Hello, everybody. This is Gord. Glory to God. We got from the nursery uh, the scion wood, so I thought we would open it up and show you relative size and stuff. I also, to show you the size, I got a tape measure right here. It's a 25 footer. So we're gonna go ahead and show you the size and stuff. This is the first step to a very big adventure. Use our utility knife. So these are multiple different kinds of rootstock in both of these. This one's a little bit lighter. This one is for sure heavier. So with that being said, very careful while opening. By the way, my hands are clean. These are the roots. I'm going to be grafting tops to them. So we have pear, apple, plum, peach, and cherry. Which I'm very excited about. So, glory to God. Oh, yeah, there it is. Just got them today. Just came in the mail. I was tracking these guys for a while now. Oh, yeah. I see a bamboo stick in this one. So, I think they were trying to prop it up. I'm in New York, and these came from Washington. So, I bet you can figure out which nursery that I got these from. I'm not going to say the name because I'm not trying to advertise. I'm just saying that's a pretty good size rootstock, but we'll actually get into the dimensions of it in a little bit here. Actually, well, already, I think I see an issue here. Already, okay? I don't know what top or bottom is. They didn't really clearly say. I thought, labeling this way, this would be top, but I see roots that are exposed and dry. At least I hope they're not, because that would not be very good quality. But then again, the whole thing is sealed. Not quite sure what I'm looking at here. If these are, in fact, roots. I got a lot of stuff, a piece of bamboo going across right there. So that's pretty cool. Let's put this off to the side. Dive into this a little bit here because I don't want these roots to dry out. First thing you should always do is make sure that your roots are moist, not sopping wet when you get them from the nursery. You want to establish them and wake them up before you go to wake up, before you graft onto them. So for a couple of days they will be woken up, and that is a beautiful piece of bamboo that I'm going to keep for something. Bamboo. Okay. They use like this packaging tape, which I guess I don't know, not a fan. I have bigger bags inside. It's I'm in direct sunlight. There's skylight behind me, but no direct sunshine, which is good. Okay. Okay, I'm seeing roots on the top. I'm really hoping that the roots are on the bottom. Because that, I'm sorry, it came to me with the roots like that. Not very good packaging, especially going across the US of A. Not very, very wise packaging. And I see more roots caught in the plastic, which I don't know how I feel. You pay so much for the roots, not complaining, glory to God, but I'm just saying you expect a standard, right? So these roots I mean, they did what they had to do for packaging, but I feel like they could have packaged a little bit better. That's my one. Oh, however, that is a gracious amount of roots. But let's see what we're actually, and they are moist. So this is a very, maybe I can learn to live. I don't know. No, I mean not learn to live. Learn to live with. I got roots on both ends. So okay, we're gonna throw that over there in the trash. This newspaper I'm actually gonna keep. I gotta see what's what here because I got a lot of different varieties of roots, not scions, but rootstock. And again, wow. Okay, so they okay. I think I see what happened here. Oh my, I do like these roots. I spoke too fast. That okay. Let me show you right here. Okay, that's a good amount of roots. That's a real good amount of roots. And a real nice rootstock. So that's a rootstock right there. That's a really good rootstock. So immediately we're going to put that right back onto the newspaper. And again, each one of these should have about that many roots. That's a, they're still wet. They're still moist. They still look, they have color. They're not just brown and wilted. Okay. So we're going to try to keep them together as best we can. They are still dormant though, which is interesting. Those are, where are these guys? Okay, I see. Okay, yeah, you notice how I kind of paused there for a moment because it says Bud 118. I'm thinking these are all Bud 118s. I should have 20 though. Yeah, okay, I got another tag. I got two tags in here. So I think these are my Bud 118s. So Belushax 118s. So they just put them all together is what I'm presuming. Um, this one, nah, nah. Especially on a stock that nice, I would want to see more roots than that. And there's a worm, which I'm okay with a worm. Um, but that for stock that big, that many roots is very nice. Um, again, I see three nodes that they grew it from. It's a little. I mean, what I'm going to do is go about 12 inches from the base up and start my graft around here. I mean, I could start it all the way up there, and that'd be a really nice tree. But there's just so much at play there, you know. So I want to keep it kind of to home. That's not bad, especially for that thickness. So your thickness and the amount of roots is really matters. So what we're gonna do is put these directly into water. That's probably one of the bigger ones. But you want to make sure your tops are good, okay? Because this is not like a this is not like a berry bush or anything. This is an actual tree. So your tops should not be wilted. Should have some buds, which I do see buds. And again, I'm going to graft at the 12th inch mark. Not all the way up here. No way. I want more girth. So just little hinters. Okay. That one's ferociously great. I'm very impressed. Even the one that had little, I'm still very impressed. Um, There's at least three nodes. I suppose. I mean, you're paying five something a root. So okay, on the nursery website, right? Paying $5 for that. The whole purpose of this is the root stock. And when you have barely any roots and you pay $5, you go, okay, what happened here? And which you should, because that's quality control. This one has really good girth to it. Wow, wow, wow. I may graft it right at this point, but I mean, look at my pinky in comparison. You know, it's pretty good girth. You know, um, that one's just loaded with roots, as you can tell. Very, very loaded with roots. Thin on the top, but again, I probably go at the 8-inch mark around here, 6-inch mark. That's where I want to tap into for when I graft. And again, we have a couple more right here. So these are all Bud 118s. And it looks like this one went to that one. That's a lot of roots. And good girth. You know, I'm gonna say it. Really good, really good quality. Really good quality, hands down. Even the ones that only have 3 nodes, it's still good quality. I mean, not every single root is gonna be perfect. So I take back what I said. Really good quality. And again, the last two. They have good pencil thickness, if not thicker, good height to them. And the dish to show you an average height, we will take the right here, right here. Okay, we will take the measuring rod or the measuring tape and show you that it is. Don't know if you can see that, but it's capping out about 21 inches. That's not bad. That's pretty good. So these roots are really, really nice Bud 118s, which is an apple rootstock. We will put these onto the apple. I'm going to quickly put them in water. That's the first thing you want to do. Put them in water so they hydrate. They've been on a long journey across the country. Hydrate them, get them out of the sunlight. Keep them in a warm temperature so they can activate. Maybe put some soil in there because they are a bare root. So by soil, a medium that's not too nutritious but has nutrition to it, obviously, because they're already rooted. So, uh, again, that's not bad. $100 and something with the shipping. I just don't want. See, I'm keeping them padded. I'm gonna put them right in a bucket, actually, right now. So, go it out by, and I'll show you the next ones next.